Hi everybody, this is Madhvi from TaroticallySpeaking.com, and guess what? Today I have for you a flip through of both the book and the deck, the card, as you can see, obviously it's the Card Geek's Guide to Kipper, the book, and the Card Geek's Kipper deck itself. If you don't know what Kipper is, and if you don't know uh, who the Card Geek is, don't worry, I will put the links in the description box below. You totally need to go to her channel, Tony. She's amazing. Her channel has so much information about the Kipper cards. Now I know you guys must be wondering, oh, what's this? Well, along with the tarot cards, right, I've started of late to work with the Lenormand cards. You guys know that. You've seen me work with the Lenormand cards in my videos. Now, as I was working with that, I came to discover that there is something known as the Kipper cards also, which were prevalent in Germany. So I said, okay, I must learn that too, because why not? More the merrier. Now, bear in mind as I go through this flip through that I still have to study this. Okay, I have not studied this. I have just maybe flipped through it myself, but I got it because she was doing a pre-order on her website, which I will also again link in the description. Now, this book is also available on Amazon, which again I will link in the description box below, but I don't know if it is still available for from her site, because there is something extra in the book that she has sent versus the book on Amazon. I think one spread, but that's okay. Let's just without any further preamble, let's get right into this, because honestly, this is something that I am so super duper excited to start studying. I got these in December and I was like, oh my god, I need to make a video, but I held myself back. I said, wait a minute, there was so much crazy going on in my life round about that time, and I guess it's kind of slowly dying down. So I'm like, okay, let's sit down, let's do this lovely video. Okay, so let's begin. I'll do the flip through of the cards at the end. Okay, let's quickly have a look at the book, because hey, what's the point of studying without a book? And I know that I believe that this is the really good book out there. There is another one, I'm not so sure, but again, the price point is, well, I guess this and the other one. So what happens is, because I ordered from the website, my book comes, I think this is the number, and I get her autograph. And I also got this cute little card in there which says number 0, the Card Geek. I think that's her interpretation of herself, which is so cute, and I can use this like a bookmark, which is what I do. And there is this lovely card sort of sticker stuck there. It's Hope Great Water, which in the Kipper is supposed to be like the best card that you can get, so which I think is very cute. So let's begin. I hope I can fit this all in the frame, right? So this is the first edition that I have. This book written by Tony I Pole. I hope I'm sorry if I mispronounced it, but let's just call her Tony because she's cute. You should go see her channel. She's so funny and witty and informative, and I like her. I mean, she's to the point, right? So here we go. We have a foreword and then a table of contents, a preface, a little bit of introduction about the Kipper stuff, what it is all about, and how Kipper cards differ from the Lenormand. Okay, again, I'm so sorry, but I haven't had the time to sit down and study this before making the video. So this is just like a very, very straight up flip through, me being totally ignorant here, and I'm just flipping through, right? So, oh, the Kipper story. So this right here is the Kipper story, not here. This is, I think, oh, this is where she talks about how she learned Kipper. This is the story of Kipper, how they got the name Kipper and stuff. And where to start? This is interesting because she really puts the information in a very nice way. The 36 cards, yeah, like the Lenormand, this one also has 36 cards. These are like your quick keywords here. Yeah, and in the Kipper, directions matter. So if your character is facing in this direction or that direction, that kind of alters, or like if in the car is going from one direction to that direction, the whole thing, the story moves based on the directions. So that that aspect is pretty important in Kipper reading. So that's something to know. There are different kinds of cards, I guess. Start cards, direction cards, stop cards, movement cards, connector cards, cause and effect. So she really gets into it. Like, she doesn't leave any stone unturned. For a complete beginner, it is a great place to start. So even if you haven't studied, say, tarot or even Lenormand, and if you feel like, okay, Kipper, this, if once you see the flip through and it resonates with you, say, okay, I think I will go right into Kippers. That's fine. You can pick up this book and start. Okay. Now, when we are looking at the different, because now she's going to go into the card meanings here going forward. So there's a little bit that, the information is, she uses some images to sort of talk about what she's breaking down the information into. Like, okay, when she's talking about the person, she's called the core meaning, auspicious, inauspicious, because that sort of thing happens in Kipper. The type of card, like, then the tradition. Now when she's with this her logo there, says, it talks about what the card means to her, like in her experience. Then the significator, how to use this card as a focus card. And then we have love, work, technology, health, practical, finding lost objects, character descriptions, locations, daily meanings. So when if you're doing card a day meanings, readings, then this is maybe the section you're going to look for. Timing, advice, commonly confused cards for Ami, placements, deep dive, and example combination. So there's a whole lot of stuff that she covers in each card when she gets into the description with it. Yep. And in the Kipper, the first two cards, the main card 1 and main card 2, these are just the significator cards, the male and the female significator. So if your client is a male, the main card 1 is what you will, I think, pull out and do the reading. If your client is a female, then this is the card you sort of pull out and do the reading. I think that's how that's how you do this particular spreads. And so she really goes over it. And please, I mean, forgive my ignorance. I mean, if I'm not able to sound more informative in this reading, it's because I haven't really sat down and read the book. I'm just, I got it in December and it's been lying there on my shelf because, my life was crazy these past few weeks. Okay, then main character relationships, because that happens. Okay, and then we finally start, because 1 and 2 The whole thing is, explained here. And now, so let's see how the information is sort of presented. There's always there is a quote right at the beginning which sort of talks about what that card is all about. Then we have, as we said, the person, the core meaning, auspicious, inauspicious, the type of card, right? Then the tradition, her experiences with the card, how you can use it, or what it can be used for, like as a significator, and then all these other various aspects of all this. And here you go. Behind the main character, in front of main character, below and above. So positioning, direction, all of that matters in the Kipper, really, and then the deep dive and some example combinations. So this is how she goes. I think she goes and explains everything for all the 36 cards. Wow, so there's a lot of information, right? So this is going to take a while for me to sit down and sort of study. Then, yeah, okay, so this is the last one, Hope Great Water. Then we have Kipper characters, because there are when we go through the deck flip through, you'll see that there are people. There's lots of people and I think situation cards in this particular. That's the flavor, I think, of Kipper. So we have the characters that present themselves in you can see those in the Kipper cards, and the relationship progression. She really goes way deep into this stuff. She spent a lot of time learning and doing readings this way, with Kipper cards. So that kind of, you can see that. And now see, these are the significator cards. Which cards can be used for what kind of significators? For example, in love and relationship kind of stuff, which card will talk about what? So there's several, so which card can really talk about specifically what? So family, money, property, work, news, health, other problems. Then what kind of stop cards are there? Direction stop, bookends. And then, yeah, how to read, because it is a very different way, I believe, very different compared to Lenormand. So if again, it's gonna be one of those mind-bending things, right? So for me, starting out as a tarot card reader, to learn Lenormand took a bit of mind-bending, and then now when I will start studying the Kipper, that'll take, I think, a little bit of mind-bending. But hey, if in life you don't challenge yourself to learn something new now and then, what fun is there? We have examples, plenty of examples. Spreads. There are lots and lots and lots of spreads and examples for the spreads. Okay. All kinds of spreads. And of course, there is a grand tableau for the Kipper, so we get into that as well. There are houses just like the Lenormand, but again, I think the way to read the grand tableau in the Kipper is very different. There are some techniques she talks about step by step. Oh, I like it. I like it when information is kind of organized in this way. It's really so helpful. It's like a lot of my hard work is already done, because what I would do, I remember when I would study in school from these big fat textbooks, I'd just have all of them open, and then I would take the information and I like to write it down in an organized manner, so that when I revise, all I need to do is just quickly look at things, the main stuff, and yep, it's revised. So it was a work of art, but totally worth it. And so when I see books that are organized in that way, I fall in love, right? Okay, so There's a whole lot of examples. If I have to see spreads and examples, well, hang on. Let me go back a little bit to read. So, see, nearly half this book, if you see, this part is just the knowledge part, and this part is all spreads and examples. It's like half of the book. It's just spreads and examples. Wow. Wow. Okay. Wow. That's a lot of work. That's a lot of work. Advanced spreads. Whoa, baby. Okay. And then in the end, she really talks a little bit more about the quotes that she chose for each of the cards. Remember, for each of the cards, there is a quote right at the beginning. So here she goes into that, and she talks about why I guess she chose those quotes and how they connect with that particular card. So, wow. Yep. Then we have the end, acknowledgements, and here you see all her links. Various. She has a YouTube channel which is amazing, a lot of learning, a lot of knowledge, and she's very generous with her knowledge. So, yep, I will totally suggest that you check out on her website. Here it is. If you don't have the patience to look in the description box, that's her website. See, maybe she might have a few of these available. If not, just go on Amazon and order it. It will be so worth it. I don't think the Kindle version is available as of yet, and I have no idea when or if at all there will be a Kindle version. Oh yeah, there is an app. There is an app for the iPhone and iPad. I don't know if there's an app for the Android. There is definitely an app. So if you like, apps on your phone, then yep, this is the book. So let's now go see what the deck is all about. When the deck, because what happened is, budget constraints. I ordered the book first, then I ordered the deck. So it came separately. The book came with that, and I got an extra card again with the deck. And here is a little sheet of paper with these quick sort of meanings. So what I did is I folded it up so I can stick it into the box also there. And then, hang on, here's the box. See, 36 cards. It's pretty cute, isn't it? There are Kipper decks out there which are pretty traditional and everything, but this is a modern rendering, and this is brilliant. I like the artwork. Okay, so let me get my camera down. This right here, this guy is your main character 1 and main character 2. Oops. These are your significator cards, the male and the female significator. So depending on who your client is, you select one of these and then you put the other back in the deck and shuffle. Okay, and I would just like to draw your attention to the card back, which is again super beautiful, just like the Lenormand. No reversals here in the Kipper. Okay, so main character 1 and 2. Then number 3, marriage. Again, so I'm so sorry I cannot tell you what each card means because I really have not studied the meanings here. So this is just gonna be a flip through. Okay, I guess what I'll do is number 4, convene. Once I've studied this, I've got other Kipper decks that I can totally review here, and that time I'll share the meanings and stuff. Okay, good gent. old lady. Cute. No, I like the drawing. The artwork is really nice. Who did the artwork? I think it was Tony herself who did the artwork. Deck. No. Oh, the book says the deck is illustrated by Sabine Lumpe. I think that's how the name is pronounced. I am hopeless with name pronunciations. This is number 7, letter. Regardless, this is so lovely. The artwork is brilliant. Dishonesty. Doesn't she look like one of those vamps, from the movies back in the day? All right, change. Journey. So the direction matters. So the journey will be from here to here, right? Win lots. Rich girl. Yeah, look at the gold iPhone, man. Rich gent. Sad news. Good outcome. Nice. His thoughts. Gift. Child. Fatality. I think just like is the meaning is probably similar with the child and then the coffin. I think the meaning is pretty similar between with the Lenormand as well. House. Oh, there's a house card in the Lenormand as well. Now see here, living room. Isn't it interesting? Something else. It's pretty interesting. Military person. Court. Theft. High honors. Great fortune. Unexpected money. Ooh. Expectation. Prison. Court official. Check his expression, man. Dun, dun, dun. He's like, I'm gonna get you. Illness. Ooh. Sorrow. Oh. Gloomy thoughts. No. Work. Yes. I can so relate. I mean, my drawing skills suck, obviously. Drawing, no. Writing, that would probably be me typing away. Long way. Something is a long way away. And hope, great water. There you go. I think the color scheme, the back, and this card, see, it's very similar. Great water. Okay. Yep. So that was the flip through of the deck. This is my very, very quick flip through of Tony's book, which is the Card Geek's Guide to Kipper, and Tony's deck, which is the Card Geek's Kipper deck. This is something that I plan to study during next year, or during this year, this 2018, during this year. And I guess I'll keep sharing my progress with you guys on YouTube. Wow. Okay, so if you guys found this interesting, again, I cannot recommend this enough. Just go to the links that I will put in the description box, and just go buy this book and deck so you can also sort of start studying, and maybe we all can study together and become Kipper readers by the end of this year. What say? All right. So I guess I will see you again in another video. Until then, stay good, be good, play with your cards. Bye.